Hiya and welcome back. Hope you're alright. Sorry I haven't been here for a while. I've been busy moving into my new place and it's kind of cut my Inktober thing short, unfortunately. But you know, you win some, you lose some, and it fizzled out for me because I had too much on. So I decided I'd start making some new videos about actual drawings that I'm doing for actual things and how I'm developing my style and all that jazz that comes with online illustration. So this drawing is about my podcast, and you might be thinking, oh brilliant, an illustration podcast, that sounds fantastic, I love illustration and all that goes with it. I hope he gets some really good guests to talk to, and I hope he meets all of his wildest dreams and his best mates with Quentin Blake at the end of the year. Oh, it's going to be so good. Well, it's not about illustration. It's about video games. Everyone likes video games. Even my nan likes video games. She don't. But yeah, we've decided to talk about video games because they're good fun, aren't they? I like them, and there's a load of stupid stuff to talk about. So we've started a video game podcast, and this drawing's about that. This is going to be the header image for the website that I'm building for said podcast. There'll be a blog, videos, quizzes, all sorts of stuff, but mainly the podcast. Podcasts, the like cornerstone. Then I've got a YouTube channel. My brother's got certain YouTube stuff that he's doing, comic strips, blogs, the works. We've got it all. Well, we haven't got it all. We're making it all as we go. You're more than welcome to come and see it, and it's all free. So you've got no excuse. Get yourself on our stuff. The podcast is called Life for a Level, and I think you'll like it. Especially if you're into games, you'll like it a lot. If you're not into games, it's still worth listening to because it's just a bit of fun between two brothers messing about and talking about what they did 20 years ago at Christmas and stuff like that. So yeah, it's worth listening to. Try and keep it fun. We don't get bogged down in heavy stuff. Censored. Please come and listen, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'll talk you through this time lapse that I'm going to show you now, which is me and my brother. So anyone who actually knows me and has followed me for the past like 3 or 4 years will know that my style has drastically changed in that time. It used to be a lot more realistic and a lot of it football. I did a lot of football drawings, and I still, if someone asked me to do a football drawing, I'd do it tomorrow. I love drawing footballers and doing stuff like that, but the style of it is completely different. It was very like serious with like paint strokes and splatters and like marker pen washes, weird stuff, like textures, a lot more textured and not polished in any way. It was very much a like stream of consciousness kind of thing. But then I came to a crossroads really with my style. I looked at it and thought, do you know what? I don't enjoy doing this. I don't really like this style. It's very serious and it's not really me. I like having a laugh with my stuff. I like it to be fun, and I want people to find it funny on any level. It can be the least funny thing ever, so long as it's just a bit silly and a bit free and fun. And I wasn't getting that from my last style, and I looked around at other illustrators and figured there's other people out there doing it very similar to me but better, so what's the point in chasing it? It's a fool's errand really. So I thought, how should I draw? And I looked at my comic strip that I'd been doing and thought, this is what I like doing. This is the stuff I like the most. So why am I not drawing like that all the time? Why is this not my style? So I've just been developing that ever since, and like I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I really like it. I think it's different, it's quite unique. Like, it's not the most unique thing in the world, you know, there's other artists who do like a nice black outline and bright colours and all that, but you know, it's not the same as anyone else's. There's no one out there doing exactly the same as this. It's unique to me, like even if it's just down to the subject or the content of it, it's my idea. So I'm quite pleased with that. I'm quite pleased that I've turned myself around a bit, because I enjoy it a lot more. I'm free to do whatever I want, and this is what I want to do. It's good fun. So with my characters, what I like to do is put as much detail in them as I can, really, without overdoing it, you know. On the shirts here, I left them quite neutral because the hands are in the way or the laces are overlapping them, and I didn't want too much of an overload on it. But I do like to put in a lot of detail. But what I always find is the trousers. Trousers are really difficult to get detail in. Like, they're never... unless I'm drawing cargo pants on a character, they're just one shape. They're just like tubes, 2 tubes for legs. Then let's move on. So to counterbalance that, because faces are really detailed, there's always loads of detail on a face. That's just a given because everyone's got features and it's just the way it is. Then you move down, and I always do these like next to a jumper that look really bulky, just because it's a nice bit of detail. I like drawing the little lines on it, and I often use that technique. And then jumpers and stuff, you can always add a bit of colour if you want, like maybe put stripes on it, and that looks fun. Hands are brilliant because they've got so much detail on them, like the nails and the textures and each finger. It's just loads to look at. But then you get to trousers, there's nothing there, unless you had like loads of pockets and rips in the knees and stuff like that. So how I've counterbalanced that is to draw these big thick socks and big fat shoes with loads of detail on the laces, and the laces loop all over the place. Like, if you look at a lot of my drawings in recent years, they've got these big stupid loopy laces, and it's just a nice bit of extra detail that I like to add. I wanted to make the wires for all the control pads in a similar way to the laces, but then I thought they're going to get lost. You won't be able to determine which one's a wire and which one's a lace. So I thought, no, I'll stick to doing just a black line for the wires and follow it up with white laces, as you can see here. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's good fun, and you can go and see it all at the website, which is liveforalevel.com. And yeah, thanks very much. Come again. See you next time. Bye.